Hey guys, Drifter here. Today I've got a video for you about blood and gore returning in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. For those of you that are older gamers, you might remember the awesome amounts of gore in World at War, taking your double-barrel shotgun and blowing off arms, legs, limbs, blood and guts, stuff like that. We're going to be having some of that come back in Black Ops 3, and it makes sense with all these crazy weapons that they should be bloody and not just kind of ragdoll and fall down. Call of Duty has been trending toward teen ratings lately. All the games are still rated M. This is US ratings. I know it's a little bit different overseas for mature, but they're kind of a soft and measured mature. They're not a hard mature, they're not a crazy over-the-top mature. They're really careful. It's almost kind of like a mature light, sort of, especially when it comes to stuff like blood and gore, but it seems like Black Ops 3 is going back to kind of the older Call of Duty games. We're getting more gore. One of the best examples that I saw was with the Specialist Outrider, or Cassandra, the girl that has the compound bow. So it's Rambo's bow. You have a compound regular like draw bow, and you shoot explosive arrows, and you would think that when the explosive arrows hit people, they blow up and then they fall over and die just like a grenade explosion. Nope, they blow up into giblets and they spray everywhere. So when the bow hits them, it breaks the body. Like you can hear the spine go crunch and they double over and go flying. Then when they hit the wall, it blows up into this big meaty spray of blood and organs. And I'm not making this up, like actual like goo and organs. I could have sworn I saw a kidney and like a little bit of liver flying and just sprays everywhere. Really nasty, like the goriest thing that I have seen in Call of Duty in a long time. Some of the developers were talking about adding a feature to where it sprays on your HUD if it's a nearby person. Like let's say you're standing behind cover, your teammate comes out, gets hit by the bow and arrow and gets blown up into giblets. It's supposed to spray blood on your screen. That's not there yet. That's not a confirmed or guaranteed feature. That's just something that they know that they can do because it's just a little overlay. Same kind of thing when you get shot, your screen gets a little bloody. They want it to kind of splash you. It's again, not confirmed, not finished, but we're going to be optimistic about it. I also noticed a lot more blood coming from the human characters when shot. There were some non-human characters, some robots, they just spark, but the people seem to kind of bleed when you shoot them, more so than previous Call of Duty games. There's also blood spray on the walls like Counter-Strike, and maybe my memory is a little bit wrong here, but I don't remember that in previous Call of Duty games. But like near the end of the match in Counter-Strike, you can see the walls where people's brains have been painted on it, where they've slumped over and bled, and you can like tell there was a firefight here. That's in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Like if I nail somebody against a wall, it's gonna paint the wall with their giblets and blood, and you will definitely let people know that you killed somebody right there. And I talked to the devs about this a lot. I noticed it pretty quickly, and they were definitely interested in having gore and more gore, but they wanted to limit it only to specialist weapons and abilities. I talked about some regular guns with gore, and they're like, nope, nope, nope. The design philosophy was that if regular guns and regular actions could cause gory effects, then it would happen all the time, you would get desensitized to it, and it wouldn't be very fun. Kind of like a Mortal Kombat thing. Mortal Kombat's cool for a little bit, but after you've seen the same effects over and over again, it gets kind of boring. So they were going to limit it to the specialist moves, the specialist weapons, that kind of stuff, so that you only get to see it maybe once or twice per match, maybe not even maybe every couple of matches you see something gory, so it's dramatic and shocking. I personally proposed an idea of 50 cal headshots causing the heads to explode, like the big 50 cal sniper rifle, the bolt action bad girl, like you hit somebody in the head, their head should explode. They weren't so big on that in particular because it was a regular weapon, but they talked amongst themselves and me and said that they definitely could code it, and from the tone and discussion, it seemed like it would have been a relatively easy thing they want to do if they wanted heads to explode, but it really needed to fit the aesthetics and the plan that they had, and they said they might look into doing it for one of the specialists. Like one of the specialists might have a weapon that causes heads to go pop, and I did not see this, but I'm going to cross my fingers and hope that we're going to get some dismemberment like World at War. World at War was super fun when you would turn on somebody with your double-barrel shotgun and blow both of their legs off and send their torso flying. That was really, really cool, and it's good that some of this is coming back to Call of Duty, because Call of Duty was always kind of a violent game, and it never made sense to me that you don't get to see the after effects of this violence. I'm not a gore hound anymore. I was as a kid, of course, but it's kind of a cool thing that's coming back, and if you were playing Black Ops 3 anytime in the near future, I would expect that you would find it a lot bloodier than before. Guys, that's all for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something useful. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. I got a lot more Black Ops 3 videos coming up. Drifter out.